Navigating the PR crisis. On January the 11th, 2020, during the NFC divisional round, Nike suffered a high profile embarrassment. This was one of the worst, Nike's worst PR crisis ever. San Francisco 49ers running back Raheem Mostert jersey got ripped off in the middle of the game. When the jersey malfunction occurred, social media was abuzz, with many people blasting Nike for poor quality and others claiming the jersey was made cheap and maybe tampered with. Nike became the target of ridicule as social media users. They even was calling for the public to boycott Nike. Like in the picture, it had them. You know how Nike always had, just do it. They say just don't boycott. Other brands was quick to pounce on the opportunity to put their spotlight on their own brand, on their own product. What made it even worse, the jersey malfunction cost Nike 1.1 billion in stock value the very next day of trading. And you got Nike versus Adidas. Adidas wanted to take over Nike's jerseys. Nike team called Nike Crisis Management Team was spokespeople for who handled the crisis. The Nike crisis management team consists of these people. Nicole McKenna. Nicole will act as the crisis management team leader. She will be in charge of supervising the entire crisis team. She will also be the decision maker and in charge of developing social media strategies. Phil Faso. Phil will be is the public relation expert. He will act as a writer and also post an account and for managing social media posts and accounts and media facilitator. And then you have Greg Nordstrom. Greg will be the chief legal advisor. And Kristen Baker. Kristen will be the human resource manager. He will be in charge of appointing the crisis management team, conduct the crisis response training, handle employee issue, and aid in internal communication. Nike PR team was careful to mention that this was an isolated incident, including working well to avoid the public perception that there was a widespread problem with the company's product. Nike added that the performance and quality of its product are of utmost importance to it. It also complemented by a statement that there's a proactive effort to identify and solve the issue, which often retains to public trust. Nike confirmation that it has made some change in minimizing the effect of the crisis, adding that it has realized it can go even farther, strengthen the brand image it has been cultivating. Nike never shift the blame or deflected the story. Instead, they owned the crisis. Nike used the incident to highlight its commitment to the continuous quality improvement and to reassure the customers. Nike handled the crisis in the right way to protect this brand reputation with employees and the public by using these steps. Number one, the brand proact the brand was proactive in receiving the issue. A few days later, a few days after the incident, Nike sent the PR team to San Francisco 49ers headquarters to check the jersey, then followed by a visit to Nike's manufacturing site in China. The team returned with numerous suggestions from the trips. Number two, it shared its plan to resolve the crisis. Armed with suggestions from the site visit, Nike shared how it was working to improve the quality and performance of its jersey. Number three, the brand showed how well its solution worked. The next week after responding to the jersey malfunction, Mostert returned to the field in the NFC Conference Championship game with a custom Nike jersey and rushed for 220 yards and 4 touchdowns to beat the Packers to go to the Super Bowl. When asked about the jersey, he replied, "It's incredible. Just look at my stats." This follow-up was great for regaining customers' trust. In conclusion, a good crisis management strategy is timely, compassionate, proactive, and doesn't run away from any past mishap. Your response to a disaster should put customer concern at the forefront, demonstrating a willingness and commitment to fixing the situation, and Nike did just that.